Hi, I'm Mike Hurley from Belfast, and wanted to take a minute today to speak with you a little bit about the Maine Senate race for Waldo County. For the last 2 years, we've been represented by Mike Thibodeau, Republican Mike Thibodeau, and every inch of the way, he's had the back of Governor LePage. One of the two biggest problems we've had with the governor in Belfast is that they supposedly cut taxes. And unfortunately, all they did was shift the burden to the local towns. We were forced to choose between funding fire, schools, water, roads, police. And, in Belfast, we had to raise a very small amount of taxes to do that. Other towns have had to have very large increases. Most towns have small budgets, very lean budgets, and the governor and Mike Thibodeau did not help with that tax cut. The other thing we really felt is we're building this large public infrastructure on the waterfront, which is a public walkway, which we had counted on funds that were voted for by Maine people through a Maine Bond Act, which we had applied for and received. And the governor withheld those funds, forcing Belfast to go out and borrow that money. And I want to just tell you, Governor and Mike Thibodeau, we are going to build it. We are going to build it. It'll be done in the spring, but with no help from the governor and with no help from Mike Thibodeau. So the governor has talked great, and the Republican Party has talked a great game about being pro-business. We haven't seen it here in Belfast. We're very pro-business. We've got a great, vibrant town with all sorts of great life going on, and it's no thanks to what's going on in Augusta with Mike Thibodeau and the governor. Mike Thibodeau also has taken repeated training trips to Utah, to the national organization called ALEC, which is has a national agenda, and it's where things like voter suppression come from. And he came back and he pushed that, and it was fought here in Maine and lost, by the way. But other things like that, it's all a secret organization. He doesn't talk about what he does, what he's trained to do there, so you have to kind of guess. So I don't support local Maine representatives being expected to toe a national line of any sort, and Mike Thibodeau has. I am supporting Chip Curry for the Maine Senate. Chip is a great guy, a Belfast resident, a school teacher, a father, a young man with a very busy, active family life, and he works for a living, and he's running for the Maine Senate, and I'm supporting him. I know that Chip will be fair, a moderate, a person who can work with all sides in Maine, get Maine back to work and work it out on a bipartisan nature. He will not be beholden to outside national interests who have expectations set for us that are set for us by outsiders. He's been working hard. He's out there. You see his truck with the apple on. He's been all over Waldo County, but he's a working man. He has to do this as he works. So he needs your help. Please tell people about Chip Curry, his friendliness, his openness, his bipartisan nature, his willing to listen, his willingness to work with people and to truly represent Waldo County. Because I think if you looked around Waldo County, you would have to say Chip Curry truly is a guy who represents the people of Waldo County, and that's why I'm supporting him for the Maine Senate. So I hope you'll vote with me for Chip Curry for the Maine Senate, and thank you.